Deb Calvert, and I want to give you an introduction, an overview to our most popular course offered here at People First Productivity Solutions. It's a course that's delivered virtually. We have also created an e-learning course for you. And over the past 12 years, this has been done in many, many companies as an on-site live training course as well. What's unique about Workplace Conversations is that it does two things. It helps you learn to be both a manager of work and a leader of people. It's ideally suited to people who are new to supervising, as well as those who have been supervising for a long time, but haven't ever had any formal training. In fact, we've had many senior managers and leaders take this course and tell us that the refreshers and the new information were extremely helpful to them. So Workplace Conversations, it is designed to accomplish several different things. The first of those being that it helps you become the supervisor and the leader that you want to be. Someone who's effective in getting work done through other people, developing others, eventually developing the capacity of the organization, and looking for the overall long-term strength of the organization. As a leader of people, your job is to develop the confidence and competence in others, and of course, it's to also engage employees, to help them feel satisfied, a sense of belonging, an emotional connection that will help them apply additional discretionary effort to the work that they do. And so we focus on those behaviors that are proven to boost employee engagement as people are doing the work they've been assigned. In this course, Workplace Conversations, we are also focusing on company performance, because that's what you get from good employee engagement. You get a resulting higher level of retention, improved levels of customer satisfaction, more productivity measured by any possible standard. And ultimately, those things together create more top-line revenue, reduced expenses, and improved company profitability. Not to mention the improvement in bench strength and sustainability for the organization long-term. All of that comes from leadership development, and we've incorporated that into this program so that you can be the driver of employee engagement that helps your company to become stronger over time. Now, Workplace Conversations, it is highly interactive when we offer it virtually or in person. We have about 13 modules. We break it in and we customize it to your group. It comes with a workbook, a nice 116-page, 4-color glossy workbook, plus interim assignments and all sorts of things to make it a very, very well-rounded program. It's broken into 3 units. The first of those focuses on, as I said earlier, the work you need to do to be both a manager of work and a leader of people. The very first session is all about you. It's about you stepping into your full potential as a leader. And we build from there. We build to make sure that you're solid when it comes to your credibility and to the things that make you more effective as a leader. You'll be working to create a credo statement to iron out exactly what it looks like for you to be a leader so that you can use that as your internal compass. We, by the way, base everything that we do here on evidence and research. So there's nothing fluffy, even though some of these elements may be more about the soft skills, like improving your communication as a leader and manager. Your communication so that you can empathize with others as you listen well, and you can set good expectations in ways that are clearly communicated so that there's no confusion. And so that as you are doing the work of setting those expectations and giving feedback and having candid conversations, that everything you do is clear and your intention is clear. It's all about you developing other people. We're going to help you work on your assertiveness and your confidence so that your words and your actions are backed up by the way you convey what you say and what you do. This is a program that looks at you from all the angles and helps you to have not just the mechanical pieces, not just the tools, but a solid foundation for being effective. The second unit has 5 pieces, and they're all about the ways that you put people first as you work on developing them. So we'll give you the basics of how to set expectations and how to give feedback to other people. You'll do some skills practice, some role plays, you'll have these interim assignments, you'll get the tools and the techniques, and you'll have lots of opportunities to use these simple formulas for the work that you do to give feedback and to set expectations. We'll also discuss what it takes to motivate others. And we'll talk about how do you do that in a people-first manner so that you're tapping into the things that really matter to individuals. Once we get through some of those essential setup pieces, we'll also get to some real deep nuts and bolts about how, as you're motivating and putting people first and setting expectations and giving feedback, how you can then effectively delegate, but not just delegate in a way that you develop people, that you do expand their capacity, that you are doing it in a way that is effective. It's not just a handoff at work that turns into a mess later on, but it's effective for you, for the people you delegate to, and for the organization. One of the toughest things that we'll cover is coaching for development. Coaching, very different from managing. It's about how you engage others in setting their own goals and creating their own plans and taking ownership and accountability for the ways that they grow and develop. And so we'll work on that for one entire session. You'll have opportunities to practice with this as well. Coaching for development has a high ROI, so it's an important piece of any leadership or management training course. And we will then talk about the perfect forum for doing all of this. Your coaching, your delegating, your one-to-one meetings are the right place to give feedback and to help people to understand your expectations and to continually grow. We'll give you a blueprint, we'll give you the essentials, and we'll make it easy for you on top of all that, because time management for managers is also embedded throughout this entire course. Part 3 of Workplace Conversations looks to the future. You'll have tools for leading change and effectively introducing change so that you don't have those stalls as people are skeptical and transitioning, but never really quite getting excited about the change that you hope to lead. So we're going to tackle all of those tough topics because, the only place you don't see change these days is from a vending machine. And we will talk about the tough subject of handling conflict, handling it effectively and productively so that you get good resolution and higher levels of engagement and participation when it comes to problem solving and decision making. When it's all said and done, after those 12 big topics, we will spend one entire session on connecting the dots, putting everything else that we've talked about together so that you're able to use all these pieces cohesively, and so you have an action plan and you know exactly what you need to work on. Throughout the course, there will have been self-assessments and skills practice sessions and opportunities for you to reflect and identify what it is that you need to be doing differently. And here at the end, in the graduation, when you connect the dots, you'll make a declaration about what you want to work on, because it is all about you. It's all about you as a manager doing what you need to do to take those next steps. And Workplace Conversations is a certificate program. So if you attend a minimum of 12 out of the 13 sessions, well, you'll earn that certificate of completion. And you will be, as so many have told us before, completely different as a manager of work and as a leader of people. Now, this course is also available in Spanish language. The workbook, the slides, the materials are all available in both English and Spanish. We have bilingual trainers if you want to bring a Spanish language version to your organization. we can do that. If you're interested in e-learning for individuals to supplement what you've done as a group or for a solo experience, well, let me know. I'm Deb Calvert, and I hope to be working with you soon to get your Workplace Conversations program started and to get you on the road to becoming a better leader and manager of people.